We are in the car. It's about 5:30 in the morning, and we are on the way to Puerto Barrios, Rio Dulce, which is the other side of the country, the Caribbean side of Guatemala. And we're on the way to visit a couple of non-profits in that area that are relatively remote in kind of a rainforesty area. Two of them, one of them is called Casa Guatemala, and the other one is called Aktenamit. They have various programs: education, agriculture, conservation. So we're off to visit them, and we're excited.
It can be hard to understand why supporting grassroots nonprofits is so important, especially when you can't see it for yourself. We are on the road to visit two great nonprofits that had a very humble beginning and now have become a key part of the community and even the country. First, we have to get to Puerto Barrios, which is about 6 hours away from Antigua, Guatemala by car. From there, we have to take a boat for about an hour to get to Bugamama, the first project we will be seeing of Aktenamit. Aktanamit's mission is to enable the indigenous population of Guatemala become self-sustaining by supporting projects that improve healthcare, reduce illiteracy, promote environmentally sound agriculture, enterprise development to raise income levels, and increase awareness and participation in civic affairs.
Este lugar es el restaurante Bugamama, es una aula práctica donde vienen a realizar sus prácticas los jóvenes que estudian la carrera de perito en turismo sustentable. Pues nosotros ya llevamos varios años, ¿verdad?, de trabajo en lo que es la educación. Principalmente trabajamos con jóvenes que son de escasos recursos económicos. Este año nosotros tenemos registrado 558 estudiantes, ¿verdad?, que están estudiando lo que es el básico en bienestar rural, y también tenemos el perito en desarrollo comunitario y el perito en turismo sustentable, ¿verdad? Entonces parte de la metodología, ¿verdad?, y el objetivo que nosotros tenemos es que los jóvenes puedan graduarse, pero también puedan conseguir empleo, ¿verdad?
To promote their students and help them find jobs, Aktenamit has partnerships with companies around Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. Graduates take on internships and have the possibility of staying in those positions so they can become independent and help support their families. These internships are far from home, so to support their students during this time, Aktenamit created Casa Shalom, a house in Guatemala City that serves as a second home for them. After enjoying a breakfast the students prepared for us, we visited the tourism program of Aktenamit. Ingrid Ciego is in charge of this tourism program, whose goal is to engage with tourists visiting the area through 13 different social businesses. This is a way that Aktenamit supports and empowers their community by promoting the two cultures of the area, the Garifuna and Quechua. Ingrid's role is to encourage visitors to invest in the local community rather than in the bigger national or multinational companies. After her quick explanation about the local businesses they support, it was time to take another beautiful boat ride to the Aktenamit School. The Aktenamit boarding school is located in the Rio Dulce National Park, an area protected for its biodiversity. As part of their environmental program, Aktenamit works with students and communities to promote income-generating activities that support the conservation of their environment. They work with craft sales, community tourism, sustainable agriculture, and production of fruit trees. They also work with the Ministry of Environment to support public policies that empower environmental preservation together with rural communities. They have a primary school and secondary school recognized for their innovative programs and manage a curriculum that is adapted to the needs, interests, and culture of students who learn in a rural context. The students obtain 3,000 hours of work experience through a work and study program and complete short internships during their schooling. Students receive scholarships of 80% of the cost of their studies and contribute the rest.
Cuando nosotros no tenemos la oportunidad de pagar económicamente, la asociación pues nos da la oportunidad de trabajar y descontar, hacer un trabajo que es llamado en el idioma de Che, como un cajel, que es trabajo comunitario. Entonces ahí no solo trabajamos por nosotros, sino trabajamos por el mantenimiento del centro educativo y por ayudarnos entre nosotros también.
Y también los chicos aprenden a tortear, hacer las tortillas, no solo las chicas podemos hacerlo, sino que los chicos también. Y también nosotras las chicas no solo podemos estar en la cocina, sino que podemos también trabajar como trabajan también ellos. Entonces nosotros trabajamos ambos para que llevemos un buen camino y que nos apoyemos.
Students visit local villages to promote the importance of girls staying in school until at least 6th grade. And the non-profit also assists and encourages students to continue with middle and high school education within Aktanamit's programs. The Quechua Maya culture has an important role in the secondary school curriculum. Classes are taught in Spanish and Quechua, the local language. Many students become Mayan spiritual guides, ensuring the continuation of traditional and ancestral practices in the communities. It was already midday and we still had a lot more to see. So we had a quick lunch and took the boat to visit the administrative office and healthcare program. Aktenamit provides 24-hour care in its Riverside Health Clinic. When they are able to, medication is charged at cost, plus 10% to create funding to purchase more. But most patients are not able to afford even that. It is staffed by an experienced local team and international medical volunteers. As you can see, this is a very humble organisation and the work they do is invaluable for their community. The people involved are passionate. They don't do it for money or recognition, and that's why this organisation has continued to grow over the years. The day was almost over and we had a lot of information to process and needed to prepare for another day.
Hello everyone, my name is John Antonio. This is my school, Casa Guatemala. I like her around.
It's our day 2 here on our Rio Dulce visits. As part of our process of evaluating and building relationships with the non-profits here, it's very important for us to visit these non-profits. So here we are in Casa Guatemala, which is over 20 years old, this non-profit. They have around 215 children here. Started off as an orphanage, but now it's more of a boarding school and day school for children from low-income backgrounds. It's a very holistic program, really impressed with it, great facilities, and it's very much in tune with nature. They do a lot of agricultural projects as well, which links into the curriculum.
Our biggest challenges at Casa Guatemala is, of course, always securing the funding that we need to cover our day-to-day operations. These day-to-day costs that need to get covered every month are probably the most pressing concerns for us because we don't always know where our funding is coming from and we struggle on a month-to-month basis to make ends meet.
Casa Guatemala's vision is to provide a safe home, love and nurturing, proper healthcare, and an excellent education to the children of Guatemala who are abused, abandoned, malnourished, or living in extreme poverty. Students from more vulnerable backgrounds and from remote villages live in the school during the academic year. Once students graduate from 6th grade, Casa Guatemala works with partner organisations to secure scholarships and other opportunities. They have a farm that is both a learning tool where children gain the agricultural skills needed in the outside world and a sustainable source of produce used to build a balanced diet. Students receive healthy snacks and meals, and Casa Guatemala provides a nutritional education to the children and the wider community for lasting impact. Casa Guatemala also offers summer school opportunities for up to 100 students who continue receiving educational and nutritional support during summer vacations. They provide free healthcare for the children of Casa Guatemala and of the surrounding communities. Their clinic has a full-time local nurse assistant on staff. In striving to best prepare students for independent living and also to provide another source of income for the organisation, Casa Guatemala has created various self-sufficiency projects like the Hotel Backpackers and the Butcher's Shop. Many graduated students find employment opportunities in these enterprises.
It's a lot to run an organization like Casa Guatemala, where, as many organizations here in Guatemala, always understaffed and lacking resources to really kind of have all of the support that we need. So having an organization that wants to focus on helping other organizations is innovative and incredibly helpful resource, I think, to not just us, but to all of the NGOs that Pionero has reached out to help and focus on here in Guatemala. I know we're really far away from Antigua, so there's a lot of things that you can't really truly see without coming here and experiencing it for yourself. So we're super grateful to have the team here to learn a little bit more about what we do and what our mission is.
After this trip evaluating nonprofits, I have no doubt that the biggest asset you need to make a difference is to find the right people to join you on the journey. Nonprofits like Aktenamit and Casa Guatemala started as small grassroots organizations and could only become what they are today thanks to people who believe in what they are passionate about. We have visited so many wonderful local nonprofits across the country who are working tirelessly to make a change in their community. We hope to shine a light on these organizations so people who want to support them can do so with confidence.